it's kind of like being in water. If you held a weight and you fell down, you could easily change your direction and your position of how you fell. But since air is a lot less dense than water, you're just falling so much more quicker, and it's a lot more enticing. It's a lot scarier than being in water.
Tell me about your experience of the iFly the other day.
The iFly, holy shit, that was the funnest thing I ever done. Uh, I'd like to thank them for that, for starters. It was a great experience. We were flying. Like Chris said, he was surprised that he wasn't amazed that he was flying. But the thing is, there's actually a very specific technique to floating in that air chamber they have, that wind tunnel, I guess it would be called. And you have to actually focus really hard. So until you get the hang of it, you don't actually realize that you're fucking flying. And the instructor Gary he did something where he spins you and you fly up like 30 feet, it must have been, to the top of the tunnel. And you look down and you're like 30 feet in the air and there's nothing holding on to you besides Gary. Gary's my lifeline at that point. If you let go of me, I would have, like, probably wouldn't have hurt that much, but I would have fallen down to the mesh at the bottom. I wouldn't have had much control. But you go up and you go right down about 6 inches from the net that keeps you from falling into the bottom of the tunnel, and then you shoot right back up again. It's amazing. I'd like to try that out of an airplane.
Was what were you what were you expecting out of the iFly experience, and what were the surprises, if there were any? Let's wait till Aaron clears it. Door to go.
Well, I suppose I was expecting it to be a lot easier than it was. I guess I had in my mind that'd be some sort of anti-gravity chamber where you just jump in and start floating and doing flips and shit like that. But it is like I said, it's almost similar to water. You have to learn how to swim. You can't just jump in the water and swim. Like they say, a drowning man soon learns how to swim, but not a drowning man usually soon drowns. So you have to learn the technique before you can go about and actually have fun. I mean, it was fun to do it, but it's not like I could do the things that I had in my mind at first. But it was still an amazing experience. I'm sure if I went again another time, I'd have a lot more, I'd have a lot better of a grasp on how you actually utilize your body parts to fly around in the air. I don't know.
What was it like watching your father do it? What did you think? How do you? Tell me about that.
Watching Chris doing it, it was really funny. That's what it was. For starters, I know he was a little nervous because he is scared of heights. Well, he has an anxiety around heights. So to be in some sort of chamber where you have nothing stopping you from flying to the roof, I'm sure would be scary for someone with that phobia. But he pulled it off great. He actually had a lot better, he instinctually had a lot better